Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Adopt a Pet Show. We have a full house. Sorry if she just hit the mic. Sorry, Bill. We have a full shelter right now, full at the Western Arizona Humane Society with cats, dogs. I think our bunny rabbits and guinea pigs got adopted, but we do have a goldfish up front that needs a home. But our first special guest here is my sweet girl, and this is my sweet angel. For everybody that knows my husband, listen to this. We have been working, I've been working my husband trying to be able to adopt her, but not yet will he give in. So if you know him, work on him. But this little girl, so his name is Sean. No. This little girl, her name is Sweet Angel. She's 7 months old and she's a healer mix. When she came to our shelter, she came from another shelter in White Mountains, which they were working with her also. And so one of their staff asked me if we can take her and work with her, and she hasn't left my office since. No, she hasn't, because she's been my little sweet angel. She's my love of my life. Yes. Mwah. Yes. Well, she is now also, she keeps licking the mic, sorry. She's also connected with the other volunteers. So she wasn't leash trained before, but now the volunteers are running outside with her on the leash. She's very leash trained now. She has been doing amazing and has done a complete turnaround. We're still working with her with men, but other than that, she is just a happy girl. And she just wants the sweetest home. I don't know how she is with kids. We haven't tested her out with kids yet, but she's really good with other dogs. She hasn't seen a cat yet. So we're going to introduce her to a cat today because we're doing bits by bits. So to see what she likes. Sorry, I just put that leash in your mouth. So if you're interested in my sweet angel, you have to make an appointment with me because I'm the only one that can adopt her out. So, because I have to make sure that she will accept her new family without any stress. So if you're interested in my sweet angel, you can give us a call at 928-855-5083, 5083. Or you can just talk to my husband and see if you can talk him into letting me have the dog. So come on down and see my sweet angel today because she's my love. Yes. And this is Novio. Novio came to us and he was skin and bones. I mean, very skinny boy. We have had him for a couple of weeks now. I want to say about 3 weeks. We've had him for a while because we've been trying to get weight on him before we neutered him. And we did get a little bit of weight on him, but now he got neutered. He's ready to go. And he just, if you can see, this is a boy, so don't the pink dots, this is just a perfect sweater for him. But he's gaining weight. This was all skeleton when he first came in. But now he's starting to gain weight. He's a very good boy. We haven't had issues with him with other dogs. We have him as a min pin mix. And like I said, he is just a really good boy that just wants to be cuddly. His mug is just, I love his little mug. He hears the other dog outside right now. So if you're looking for that tiny little dog, Novio is perfect. Like I said, he's only a year old, so he is young. He might be about 2. But he's pretty young. He's still a good boy. I just love that mug on him. So come on down to 2610 Sweetwater Avenue. We're right on the south end. I'm never going to get rid of that. We're right on the south end of town, right off the 95 in Tacoma. So and we're open Monday through Saturday. Adoption hours are from 10 to 4. And the office hours, if you want to leave donations, we are open from 8 to 4:30. So come on down, see this sweet little boy. He's ready for adoption. And And this is Watson. Watson is only a year old, and he is, believe it or not, he's a Husky Shepherd mix. His brother is Sherlock, which you'll see him later down. He'll be on a little bit later. But he is, let me tell you, he is a kid and a half. So remember, he's still a puppy at this age. And he loves his toys. He gets along with most of the dogs. I think most of the dogs that tend to kind of hurt him and bite him, he doesn't really like that in his face. I don't either. But you can touch him all over while he's eating. He doesn't snap, doesn't bite. He's not phased. He just loves his rubs and loves it all over. Now, we want to tell everybody that our animals have a wish list right now. Our wish list is to get, we need some food. We need pedigree dry small bites, pedigree puppy. We also can use science diet, which, because we have a lot of dogs that have to have like a grain-free, and it seems like they do really good with science diet. Also, we are in need of fuzzy blankets for the dogs and cats, toys and treats, and God, there was something else. Tennis balls. Our volunteer Monty requested tennis balls. So if you have tennis balls, we have a lot of dogs that go through a lot of tennis balls. So those are the things they need for the wish list. Now, if you ever want to donate bleach or laundry soap, we always go through that constantly too. That is one of the things that we always use. Towels and sheets, we are doing wonderful on. What are you doing, you silly boy? But those are the main things we need. We do go through a lot of dog beds too. So large dog beds, small dog beds, we always can use. If you have seen my video, you can see why I ask for this stuff so much. Some of these dogs, they de-stress, and when they de-stress at the shelter, not everything is in one piece when we come in the morning. So they have a party and they never invite us. I don't know why. No, I don't know why. So if people are wondering why we do go through a lot of these items, it's because, you know, it's not a bad thing that they go through and tear these things up. That's their job. You know, they get bored at night. They don't have their family to play with. So come on down and adopt Mr. Watson. He is ready to go and wants some loving from you. Yes. Yes. So this is Angel. We have two angels here. We have a sweet angel and we have Angel. Now she's also sweet too, but she's our little nervous angel. Now Angel is about, I want to say about 8 years old. And when she first came in, she was very, very timid. She still gets a little scared being enclosed, but you take her out for her walks. Angel, she's looking for the volunteer. She's very attached to Andy on the outside of the door. Like I said, once she gets to know you, she becomes attached to you. But you turn her head, she's like, no, I'm waiting for Andy. So she is just a sweet little girl that just needs a little bit of working with her new family. If you want, come on down. We're open 10 to 4 Monday through Saturday, and come and see Angel. Once you see her in the play yard, it's completely different. So come down and see this sweet girl today. So we all know Mammoth and Aspen. If you follow us on Facebook, you see that Mammoth did get adopted. Now it's really hard when you have two extra large dogs like this to adopt them both and keep them together. Aspen is doing really good, as you can see. She's just still happy as long as we keep giving her love, as I choke her. But she is a really good girl. She picks and chooses on what dogs, you know, but she was with Mammoth before. So it might be different since she doesn't have her brother to protect anymore because he was that big goofy boy. But she is the sweetest dog, the best dog, I mean, family dog ever. Loves kids, loves people, period. When we had her at the Chowder Fest, she was the show. Chowder Fest, they didn't care about that. They all came to the dogs. I'd never seen so many adults rolling on the ground with the dogs. It was the funniest thing. But they all had a blast, and that just showed us how great they were with people. Any strangers that came up to them, they were just amazing. So come on down to, oh, she found a good treat. Oh, I also want to let you know, on April 9th, we are going to be at PetSmart. We will be at PetSmart from 10 to 1. But I want to let you know that the Easter Bunny is going to be there. PetSmart is going to have Easter Bunny pictures that start at 12 o'clock. So if you want more information on your Easter Bunny pictures, please give them a call at 928-764-2500. They're the ones that are going to be running the show on the Easter Bunny hopping on in to their store. So for more information on that, you can give them a call. If you want to come down and adopt Aspen, make sure you come on down to 2610 Sweetwater Avenue. Don't forget, we're on the south end of town. And if you'd like more information on our sweet girl Aspen, just give us a call at 928-855-5083. So we just introduced Jake to Nails, and he is just loving it. He goes, oh, cookies? Oh, wait a minute, Nails, this feels pretty good. I don't know what one to go with. He is only 10 months old. He is still a puppy, and we have him as like a lab mix. He's a little thunder thigh. You see that? Thunder thighs. Oh, he's happy. Even when he was passing Aspen, this little tail right here, whip tail, it was just going and going and going. Once you look at it, look up. Do you like squeakers? Not for long. Now, if you come on down to the Humane Society, we ask you to, and if you have other animals, 2-legged and 4-legged, we always ask you to bring your kids down. I know some people like to surprise their kids, but you know, some of these dogs we don't have backgrounds on. So we ask you to bring your kids down to meet the animals. Also, if you have dogs, please bring your dogs down too, because like I said, we don't have background on these animals, some of these animals where we can't tell you if they're good. We've had people that have tried to get around of not being truthful, and to find out they take the dog home, and next thing you know, one of the dogs are at our vet clinic. So instead of going through a traumatic thing more for these animals, let's make sure that they're in that new forever home. And that's why I use that word a lot, because I like to pound it into people's head. Instead of, you know, this is not a trial. This is, they have feelings, and you know, their feelings are just as much as what we feel. So the more these animals go in and out of a home, the more confusing and the more that they don't trust people, because they just give them up. So come on down and adopt Jake today. He's a sweet little puppy, and if you have Nails, it's an extra plus, because he's like hypnotized with Nails. Yes, come and adopt this boy today. And this is Domino. Now Domino has been here since last June. Domino is wonderful with people, just needs to be the only animal. She has a really good reason for that too. One of the reasons is she has had several litters. Oh my gosh, that was very ladylike of you. She has had many litters, so 'tis why she is not good with other dogs. And her litters, from my understanding, because we had one litter here, she has not had, I mean, both of her litters were huge. Unfortunately, on her last litter, a couple of them, because I think she had about 12. So I felt like the 101 Dalmatians when she had them. But it was, let me tell you, she was the most amazing mom. Those babies were her babies. So, but I don't blame her for not wanting to go through that again. So I want to let everybody know, we have, let me get my cheat sheet right here. We have a vaccine clinic. It's called a drive-through vaccine clinic, and it's going to be on April 2nd from 8 to 11. And it is a cash only event. So we have Bordetella 15, DAPP 15, or you can get Bordetella, DAPP, and rabies for 40. FERCP, $15 each, and just the rabies itself is 15. Now I have people that have been messaging me on Facebook about snake shots. They will not be doing the rattlesnake shots vaccine at the clinic, but you can always make an appointment at our clinic to have it done at regular hours. So if you'd like more information, you can give us a call at 855-5083. If you push number 1, it will transfer you right to our vet clinic. Now, if you have to leave a message. They will get back to you soon. It's just they have a high volume of calls that go through that clinic. So with that, come down and see my sweet girl Domino. Let's not have her year anniversary here, even though she will be here until she gets a home, because she's the most amazing girl. Otherwise, come down and give her a treat and a toy if you can adopt her. But her adoption is sponsored, so her adoption is, you only have to pay for a license. So come on down and adopt this sweet girl today, Domino. Yeah, you come down. And this is Jill, and this is Jack. Whoa, what did I do? Touch your head. Is it like a button? Woo, turn you on. Turn you on, turn you off. Turn you on, turn you off. Now, these guys are about 11 months old, so they're not that big. They're shepherd mixes. They are brother and sister. So do they have to be adopted together? No. They're so young, they do not have to be adopted together. Now, do you get a deal if you do adopt them together? Absolutely. So you just got to make sure you ask for me, so I make sure you get that deal. So these guys are only, like I said, 11 months old. They have the most unique, sweetest faces. Not going to get much bigger. They might get whiter like we all do when we get older. But other than that, she's the little more shy one. Come here. Let them see how tiny you are. Yeah. And they're just, look at their sweet as pie, slinky little dinkies. But they are in the same kennel together. So a lot of people, when they see 2 dogs together, they feel really bad separating them. Like I said, it's always good if you want to adopt them together, but they can adjust to the family, and sometimes then when they get more love, it could be better for them. So it's not a bad thing if you separate them. So do not feel guilty. Feel guilty for leaving them in a shelter. That is okay to do. So please come on down to 2610 Sweetwater Avenue. These guys are up for adoption and waiting for you. And this is Sherlock. Now, how I told you Watson had a brother, they are the same litter. They got the same tail. Their tails are like this big. I mean, I think they're such a big, see, look at that. It's so funny. I think it was such a big litter that the tails couldn't fit. He is another doggy that we did get from the White Mountain Humane Society. And let me tell you, they have the most beautiful dogs there. So we're blessed when we get animals from them. We've been getting a lot of transfers from different shelters lately to help them out, because, you know, a lot of shelters are getting overwhelmed with turnovers and strays lately, you know, and we have been too, but we also are very blessed in the city that we have a lot of people that keep their animals. So our turnovers are not as high as other shelters. So we're very happy about that. But we still get them turned over, and we still have our job to help other shelters to save some animals. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Now, he is a Husky Shepherd mix. There has to be another breed in there with the shorter tail. What do you think, Aussie? I have maybe that's the Shepherd, the Aussie mix. Who knows? You're just full of kisses, huh? Yes. Now, you do have to do meet and greets if you have another dog. Yes, because even though these 2 love each other, they might not like the other dogs. So make sure if you come on down to meet him, bring your other dog so you don't have to take a double trip. We can have the dog be in another room while you meet him. So come on down. Don't forget, we're located at 2610 Sweetwater Avenue. He knows where the cookies are. And adopt Sherlock today. And this is our Lolli. Lolli is only 8 months old, and she actually was a stray here in Havasu, and no one came to claim her. No owner. It's so sad because she is she's a good shepherd. She talks like a shepherd. Let me tell you, she can talk like a shepherd. Not too fond of fireworks. When we had the pyrotechnic, I would come and check on them. She was the only one having issues, but I think it's because she has subwoofers on her ears, so she really heard the fireworks. Look at that set. She is a typical shepherd. I don't think she does like other dogs, if I'm right, because the way she reacts to the dogs, let me tell you, they scare her. Or she scares them with her screaming because she has that shepherd kind of bark. She is big time. I would say she's like 90% shepherd, and I just don't know what else she could be because she just looks really like shepherd. You do need to know shepherds to get her though. If you're not familiar with shepherds, you shouldn't own a shepherd. Only because unless they are a very special breed where they have their special training, they're very active, they're a working breed. Talkative breed, they're not a quiet breed. They love to talk to you. So if you're not prepared for that, that's not going to be the breed for you. But let me tell you, Lolli is a love bug though. Mwah! She does give kisses, yes she does. She just doesn't do fireworks, no. So come on down to 2610 and adopt our Lolli. She's sweet as pie and she wants to go home, yeah. Say I'm a puppy, I want to be raised at home. Come and adopt her today. And this is Limestone. Limestone we got from another shelter. Limestone came from, yeah, I got your belly. She came from Parker. She picks and chooses on dogs. Small dogs definitely does not get along with small dogs, I can tell you that. Larger dogs I'm not sure on. We haven't done a meet and greet with a larger dog, but smaller dogs it's absolute not. She gets very excited when people come to her kennel. When you go to her kennel, you never see any aggressiveness, which brings me to this. When you go and approach a kennel, I hear this all the time as people walk out, how aggressive our animals are back there. You have to realize you can't judge the animals when they're in their kennel. They're doing their job. That's what they're supposed to do. There's a dog scratching on the door. But we have, all of our dogs are nothing but sweet. So if you see a dog that's charging after the kennel, doesn't mean they're mean. It means they're protecting their home, and that's what their job is. That's what they will be doing when they're protecting your home. So if you see an animal you're really interested in, please ask one of the techs or ask one of the front office, like Limestone, which she actually shows very good in our kennel. So if you would like to see any of these animals, don't judge them on how they act at the kennel. You have a kennel tech or you have an employee, take them out and they really will show you what this animal is all about. So make sure you come down and adopt Limestone today. What a weird name. What a weird name. And this is our Joe. Now we had Merle here a couple weeks ago, and now we have Joe. They came from the same shelter, different times though. So Merle got adopted, and then we got Joe in, same shelter at the White Mountains. Yes, and she's just a sweetheart. Don't know if she gets along with other dogs. Don't know how she is with kids. We haven't had her that long. So we are still getting to know little Joe. She is a blue tick hound that is just full of love. I mean, look at that face. I just want to kiss her and love her all over. So she is one of our many dogs that I want to let everybody know. Like I said, we only have a certain amount of time to put about 13 dogs that are up for adoption. We have double that. So we do try to put them up on the website. We try to put them up on Facebook. But some of these animals, you have to make sure, we want to make sure that they get that perfect home. So If you are interested in my sweet Joe right here, she needs a loving home. She needs someone to show her what a family is all about. And I hope that is you. So come on down to 2610 Sweetwater Avenue. We're on the south end of town. I'm getting pretty good at this. And we are open 10 to 4 Monday through Saturday. Come and adopt Joe today. Yeah. And this is Wendy. Wendy is an American Bulldog mix. She does have to be the only animal. Nope, up. That's down, down. Roll over. Nope, hey, get over here. You get over here. Sit. Speak. Good girl. Down. Roll over. Roll over. Yay! Speak. Good girl. Okay, come over. Sit. Oh, don't hack on me. Shake. Good girl. Very smart girl. And I just learned all this in the last 60 seconds. I always like to play with the dogs, and I don't actually think they're going to do it, but she did it. So she is only 4 years old. She does have to be the only animal, but she is the perfect family dog. Loves people. And as you can tell, she's very smart. If you want a dog to travel with, she would be the perfect dog. Perfect size, a little chunky like we all are. Come here. Show him that beautiful mug of yours. Sit. You need to talk to me? Thank you. Can you say I love you? Can you say I love you? Okay, that's I love you. So I want to make sure everybody comes on down. We have a full house, many loving dogs that are looking for a home. Wendy is one of them. Don't forget, we're open 10 to 4 Monday through Saturday. We're located at 2610 Sweetwater Avenue on the south end of town, right off of Coma and the 95. Now with that, we are off to see the kitties, the wonderful kitties of Waz. And let me tell you, we have quite a few of them. So, oh, what did I say?
Lots, yeah.
Oh, yeah, lots of cats. So we will see you in a couple weeks. Bye.